party, and we have a horse in this race.
Yes, our girl Jeannine the Machine is playing off in her first debut match against Bonnie Somerville.
And Bonnie Somerville making her return after a long absence from the movie Trivia Schmoedow. It has evolved in a way that she never would have dreamed. How is she going to take to this evolution of this game?
I don't know, as long as I don't give her any point break questions. I think that even though she said that that's one of her strengths, we shall see though.
Yeah, and that's the thing is Jeannine has been around through the evolution of this game. She has been one of the artists that has created some of the Schmoedow shirts, logo. She even created one for us. Not a shirt yet, but it's a logo, and it's fantastic, and she's really talented, and she's incredibly smart when it comes down to the movie trivia. Brought her own board to the spectacular, and her and Raul were playing throughout the entire filming and taping of the spectacular. And so I got to watch a little bit. She sat next to me, and the whole time I'm like, not bad, doing pretty good. That's my who you got for this match.
I've got Jeannine as well. I think that watching her reactions to the reaction fan page, she does very well during the whiteboard time. So I'm really excited to see what being under the lights will do to her, and then going up against Bonnie. I think she's got a good shot here.
I think being under the lights is going to be a hell of a catalyst to bring out the energy in her, because she is a heel, none other. She is sassy, that's for damn sure. I don't know if anybody who goes up against her is going to be able to handle her, especially with Jay Washington being, her number one.
Man on the shoulder.
Heck yeah. So we shall see how it turns out for these two great girls in the Schmoedow. Oh yeah. Look at that sass. Oh, with the hand.
Welcome back to the movie Trivia Schmoedow.
Can't the tape.
I'm Christian Harloff, and you're Grant.
I have every reason to be. Anytime I'm contractually obligated to sit next to you after you withheld my victory at the Iron Man Star Wars match. When the system holds you down, you can't stop bringing it up.
All right, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's that?
Does your throat hurt?
I don't know what you're referring to.
Your voice is very scratchy.
No, I'm fine.
Excuse me.
I don't.
Can you give Mr. Naps like a lozenge?
Look.
You have a lozenge?
Alex.
That's good timing. Okay, here. Take
Is that Alex?
That is Alex.
All right, we're going to do lozenges here, and we have a singles match today. We have
Our
a
buddy
singles
Alex.
match, and it is an exciting match all the way around. We have a brand new rookie joining the league, and an old vet comes back to the league. Very excited.
Yeah, you gotta have Ken
Jeannine the
in
Machine
there
versus Bonnie Somerville. Ken, this is going to be something.
Look, we have a brand new fighter and a fighter returning. I love it. It is watching Bonnie return to the Schmoedow, and we can talk about her history there. It's like, you ever go back and watch like the early MMA events where like a guy trained in like sumo wrestling has to fight a donkey that knows karate. Like there was no rules back then.
Right.
Things were different.
Is the donkey Makuga?
Could be.
Right.
But now here she is. Bonnie's returning to the scene of some history.
Well, yeah, there is a lot of history there, because Bonnie was one of the first competitors in the 2014 season 1 where she went up against Makuga, and she knows crime movies, mob movies very well, and she at the time passed it away and took Point Break, and it sunk her. Yeah. And what happened was Makuga went on to go to the finals. He played you, he played me, and then he went into the finals. Who knows what would have happened if Bonnie would have taken mob movies that day? But she's back. She came back because she basically wanted to see if the Schmoedow audience would follow her, right? Basically on Instagram. She's like, I just want to get to 10,000 within the next couple of months. Within an hour, the Schmoedow audience got her to over 10,000. She's a lady of her word. She's here today.
Followed.
And she's been matched up against Jeannine the Machine, who Jay Washington has been looking for a superstar. Is Jeannine the one?
I am familiar with Jeannine as a movie fan, but can she make the transition to movie trivia competitor? That's the question everyone has to ask themselves when they step out here for the first time. So a lot of spotlight and stress will be on her, but a lot is on her manager, Jay Washington.
A lot is on Jay Washington. He's got one superstar with Stacey Howard. Stacey Howard is 2-1. She's a force in singles. I'm sure she'll again be a force in teams. But he's been looking to recruit. Rachel Cushing turned him down last year. Clark Wolf turned him down last year, and he lost Breanne Chandler. He just came up short in Inner Geekdom. He just came up short in The Manager. He wants to have that season this season of competing and managing, and he wants to win championships, and that's what he hopes to bring here with Jeannine the Machine.
Absolutely. We'll see. It's a big opportunity for both Jay and Jeannine, but I'm excited to see what Jeannine does when those lights click on.
All right, well, both the ladies got a chance to do a little pre-interview, and we're going to hear from them right
Here we go.
Hi guys, I'm Bonnie Somerville, and I am back after 4 years away to compete in the Schmoedow and kick some ass.
Yes, the Urban Gladiator is here. I know you probably figured what happened.
Back.
I have cuts here, and a hole in my throat here.
Won't
but
stop.
I'm still here.
So I always wanted to come
Won't
back to the
stop.
Schmoedow, but I've either been away or working or just hasn't worked out, and I couldn't plan it. And then
Hardest working
Christian
person.
and I had a conversation. I said, you know what? If you could get some fans to follow me on Instagram and get me up to 10,000 followers, done. And within an hour, I had about 3,000 new followers, and I thought it would take longer. It took about an hour. So I'm a lady of my word. Here I am, and I'm excited to be here.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you my machine. You know her as Jeannine. Now, the first things first, the former commissioner Christian Harloff, he decides to bring Bonnie, what's her last name?
I don't care.
I don't know. Bring you back to the league. And we're happy to have you, Bonnie, but I'm sorry you got to get an introduction this way.
You're going to see me give it my best shot. I'm here to bring it.
Oh, man.
I want to compete. I want to stay in
Could
the
be
game.
trouble.
Last time I did this, it was a very different game, different rules. I got ousted by a ridiculous category of Point Break, which no one should ever, ever, ever have to deal with in their entire life.
And that's-
Otherwise, Makuga would have been out, and I would have won. So I'm excited to come
I'm a
back.
Point Break
Hopefully
fan,
I'll stay
so-
in it, and I'm going to give it my best. I'm excited.
So she's going by Bonnie Sunshine Somerville. Sunshine it's just another day in Cali.
Jeannine the Machine and her smack talk. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know who she is. I'm sure she's a lovely girl. Been doing this a long time. Been around the block. It's not my first rodeo. I love movies. You know, it's kind of my business. So I think I have a pretty good shot. But I appreciate the smack talk. It just gives me more motivation. And I'm sure she's a lovely young lady. Machine. Jeannine, whatever your name is.
So let me tell you something, Bonnie, and the entire Schmoedow League. There's only two things you can do about me and these slits in my throat and showing you the fact that I walked out of a hospital. There are two things, and there's nothing, and deal with it. Damn it.
Yeah. He's back.
Well, there's no surprise that both Jay and Jeannine took shots at me, saying that I'm favoring Bonnie, which is ridiculous.
I like that part.
That's ridiculous. It makes no sense. And Bonnie, like she said, she just wants to come in here because Jeannine was talking a lot of smack to Bonnie on Twitter, and Bonnie was like, "Who is this person that's bothering me? I'm just coming here to play trivia." And Jeannine is just saying that this is sunshine, and we've had enough sunshine. It's California. We don't need any more sunshine in the Schmoedown. So we're going to see if what's going to happen here. What's the tail of the tape?
Tale of the tape. Bonnie Somerville returning to the Schmoedown. Her strengths include comedy,
Ha!
classics, crime movies, which of course, as you said, she famously
Point
turned away
Break.
from for Point Break, because we used to ask questions just about Point Break, the early days of the Schmoedown. And also anything related to Brooklyn. It could just be movies, directions,
Pizza
food
Frias.
places.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll answer stuff about that. Jeannine the Machine. Her strengths include rom-coms and comedies, which are non-romantic comedies, and action, among other things. But like
Get
I said, I
some
know her as a fan.
cutting edge in there,
and she
Chris.
turned it on here.
All right, well, with that, I'm ready to go. How about you?
I guess so.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown!
What's the entrance? What are you going to choose, Jeannine?
Introducing first, representing the Viper Squad, making her Schmoedown debut.
Walk through the curtain, watch all the people they all
Jay
These
Washington.
motherfuckers all going no roads. He guys with a bad dream, better not sleep, they know those dudes so good.
Oh,
Oh shit, but that's all I
Looking like Red Heart. I like that. I like it. You got the big popular audience. Big popular audience.
bad, I'm hit
the
wild.
Roman
Same time under the
gladiator.
blanket, you're a coward.
Put your gun
What
up.
Good to have Jay here. He just swallowed the Dorito sideways, and he was out for a little bit. Good to have Jay back. A Dorito. A Dorito.
And that goes for guy lady.
Who can? Who's that?
All right.
All right. I saw what happened when
fiery,
Jim Rome
man.
got attacked by Jim Everett in 1992. It didn't work out for Jim Everett legally. All right.
Here we go. Okay. And her opponent, representing Brooklyn, with a record of 0 wins, 1 defeat.
I also don't like the Beastie
Her
Boys.
return to
She's just piling on the reasons I'm going for Jeannine.
Bonnie Somerville! There she is. When she's playing in the crowd, there she is. Nice bow. She's ready. Of course, Bonnie coming out with a star for the Bradley Cooper directed film. Bonnie will be in that movie with Lady Gaga. And here she is coming in. Bonnie is ready to go. A lot of energy from both of these competitors here. Love that. And here we go. All right, so here we go, ladies. Round number 1 works like this. Jeannine, are you ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bonnie, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedow!
See how
All right.
it plays out.
Question
I'm nervous.
number 1.
I know.
Animated. In which Shrek film does Donkey turn into a horse after drinking some of the potion called Happily Ever After? You have never seen a Shrek movie, have you?
No, but again, I have seen a donkey fight.
Is that true?
No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
It's the
Jeannine.
4th Shrek.
Shrek 2.
That's correct. Bonnie.
Oh.
Now Bonnie
See,
got it
that's the
also.
only one I really
Okay, next
know.
one.
I don't
Question 2
remember
is in the
Shrek
category
2 at
of
all.
comedies.
Was it
Comedies. The
Timberlake in
tagline
that
for
one, or
this
he's in the
I thought it was Shrek the 30
1987
was
comedy
insane.
starts: a beautiful
Ha.
heiress screws over a hired carpenter, who later is the first one to find her when she gets amnesia.
What?
5,
You know it.
4,
Oh.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Bonnie.
That's correct.
Check out our Better Late Than Ever of Overboard. We just did that.
That's correct. We are both
Perfect here.
Ladies, just remember to say your answers as well, please.
Overboard. Sorry, overboard.
Thank you. All right, here we go. Next.
Overboard.
Next question.
Call that the Geppetto rule.
Oh, overboard.
Next question here. Dramas. Who directed Platoon?
Great movie. I don't have a joke for it. Just a good movie. Just a good movie.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jeannine.
I didn't have it.
Didn't have it. Bonnie? Correct. Oliver Stone was the
Damn it.
Oliver Stone
Oh, he was my
the
second.
Girl.
Bonnie had Martin Scorsese.
All
Okay.
right. Question
You need
4
to watch
comes in the
more
category
war
of
movies, too.
horror thriller. Who plays the brother of Mel Gibson's character in the 2002 sci-fi horror thriller M. Night Shyamalan movie, Signs?
Oh.
I added a lot of syllables.
It was
there
good,
just
though. I
so
like the way
you-
that you did that.
Yeah,
You're
broke it
very
up
happy?
oddly.
Yeah, voice sounds a little better.
This is a very
Something
silent
5,
but deadly competition we have
4.
going.
3,
SPD.
I'm
1.
spelling
Pens
it
down,
wong.
Please, Bonnie. What is that? Well,
I knew I spelled it wrong.
Joaquin Phoenix.
I put a P instead of a J.
Joaquin Phoenix.
The ladies are battling.
Stop crying.
The ladies are
I
battling.
pulled a JT
Start
there,
crying, she
guys.
says. I don't know.
I'm
I
so
said
sorry.
Joaquin.
Yeah.
So next
I'm
one.
so scared.
Action adventure. What is Joan Wilder's profession in the 1984 action adventure romantic comedy Romancing the Stone?
1984. I just started losing my hair. It's a good time.
That's not true. Why do you sit down yourself? Is that why you sit
Been
down?
a while.
No,
Since
no,
I've seen
I
it.
like being this way.
Fine.
But I'm
5,
pretty sure.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jeannine.
I think you're right.
Treasure Hunter.
That is incorrect. Bonnie.
A writer?
That's correct.
That's correct. Taking the lead there.
Surprise, surprise.
No,
There's the
she's a
Brooklyn
writer
Smack
for
Talk
a
for
book
4-3.
versus like
I guess you're right.
Question
Crocodile
6
Dundee,
is
she
in
was
the
a reporter.
category
Yeah.
of crime. Who played Alex, the leader of the ultra-violent youths in A Clockwork Orange?
There's groaning and someone has gas. Someone has gas.
Yeah, I think
it's
someone
the
should
champion.
check on Sam.
I think Sam has gas. 5,
I don't remember his name.
Ryan's batting
Why
average
is that? Why am I
3,
spacing?
2, 1. Pens
I'm
down,
spacing
please.
on his name.
Bonnie.
That would be no idea.
Incorrect.
I blanked. I blanked.
Malcolm McDowell.
See, I went with Ian McDermott.
I blanked
I was
totally.
gonna put Ian McDermott. I was like, that doesn't
It's not right. And when I wrote it down, I'm like, no, that's not
Yeah.
it.
That's
It's freaking Malcolm
Here we go.
McDowell.
Next one.
Yep.
Damn it.
Fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. Mila Jovovich plays a protagonist by the name of Alice in which sci-fi horror?
You got to do it in the other way though. Alice,
You know, I gotta give her a little credit right now.
like the Queen.
5,
Alice.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
I can't think of
Jeannine.
Resident Evil.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, so
Not
Jeannine,
my strength.
Bonnie couldn't get it. It's
I-
Malcolm
5-4.
McDowell.
All right, last one here. Last category is
In rom-coms, these are comedies that make fun of romance, I believe. Who starred as Cher's stepbrother in the hit movie Clueless?
Stepbrother.
Yep.
5,
I know.
4,
Who played Josh?
3,
You just need to write the answer, not tell us.
2, 1, and pens down, please. All right, so let's.
She knows
start.
this. Look at
I know,
Jeannine.
I'm blanking.
She knows
Start
it.
with Jeannine.
Paul Rudd.
Correct. Bonnie.
I wrote Rudd, but that's all I wrote was
All
Rudd.
right, so
I think I could challenge that.
It looks like
no, but
No.
that is
I
at
thought
6-4,
Paul Rudd, but I
Bonnie,
thought
you don't-
Paul-
you- well, now it's still. Don't again, ladies. Do not forget
I could
about
not think
repeating
today.
The JTE
Why
rule.
can't I challenge that? I wrote Rudd really quickly. Is that a challenge?
You want to challenge that you wrote Rudd?
Well, I kind of wrote it really quickly.
It looks like a Rorschach test from here.
Let's see what. Are you using your challenge for that?
I think I did write. It's very messy because I wrote
You
it
can
very
use your
quickly.
challenge. Get us the board though.
I don't know, girl.
Riley, get the. Are you challenging it?
Don't
No,
challenge.
don't challenge?
Don't challenge.
I don't know.
I won't waste the
All right, she's
challenge.
not going to
She's
waste the
not
challenge.
Looks like
All right,
Joe.
Okay, so round number 2 then. Jeannine has a 2-point victory.
Nerve-wracking.
Jeannine has a
Jeannine.
2-point lead over Bonnie here as we get into round number 2. The wheel's going to come out. And let's give a good spin here, Bonnie. Big spin.
Private spin.
Big spin.
All right, that's
There you go. Spin is in.
It's going around.
The Brooklyn
Spin
pizza
is
pie.
in.
Yeah, it's going
Slices
around.
are moving.
And where's it going to go? It's going to land. Spanish
What do you want, girl? What do you want?
She got
That's
upset
karma,
that she got
full
spinach
circle.
choice.
Which one do you want to choose?
You can choose anything on the wheel.
There's no point break.
You got 5. You got 5 seconds, or Jeannine can choose for you. 5. I mean, or you. Or 5, 4.
Yeah, Jay, you hear
Julia
him?
Roberts movies. All right.
You hear Jay?
Julia Roberts movies.
Putting the squeeze
Bonnie,
on
here
him.
we
You
go.
better
4
start
questions
counting.
in Julia Roberts. Here we go. First question. Who
Yeah?
directed Julia in Pretty Woman?
Gary Marshall.
Yes, I was
2
gonna write it
points,
down,
2 points.
but I
Side
forgot
point.
that this is the second round.
All right. So, who
Huge.
played carefree Welshman Spike in Notting Hill?
Damn, and I
Hugh
love
Grant?
him. Oh God.
She's blanking today.
I mean, it could be Notting or Hugh Grant.
He's
If
the
that's
only one
the
I know
same,
that's
I've never
in it.
seen the movie, so I don't
He's
know.
the
Multiple
only
choice,
one I know
multiple
that's
choice.
in it.
Would you like A? What the hell is it? Ian Gruffel.
Sorry, what?
Ian Gruffel.
Well, obviously it's not
B,
Hugh Grant.
David Tennant.
I'm going David
C,
Tennant because I love
Recycle.
David Tennant. even
I
though it
think
might not
Tennant
be
is in
Tennant,
there.
so.
I'm gonna go.
C. Recycle.
That's correct.
That's correct for a point. All right.
That one.
All right, here we go.
I don't care.
3.
I always
What
pick David
film
Tennant for
featured the
everything.
voice talents of Julia Roberts, Steve Buscemi, and Oprah Winfrey?
Can I do multiple choice?
You can.
Yes.
A. The Ant Bully. B. Smurfs: The Lost Village.
Charlotte's Web.
C. Bolt. D. Charlotte's Web.
Yeah, it was Charlotte's
D,
Web. I didn't
Charlotte's
know
Web.
Oprah was in
Right.
it.
For a point.
All right, and your last
Yeah,
question
Oprah's
here,
the-
Bonnie, in round number 2. In Charlie
The
Wilson's War,
spider.
Joanna
thought that was Julia
Carey,
Roberts.
played by Julia Roberts, helps the title character aid
I
the
thought she was
resistance
a-
movement in which country?
Well, that's tough.
Multiple choice.
Africa.
A. Afghanistan. B. Nicaragua.
That's a continent.
Nepal.
Laos.
That is a continent, isn't it?
Nepal.
I'm just messing up today.
A. Afghanistan.
1
That's
point for
correct.
Bonnie, so she got through it.
All right.
She got herself.
Thank you.
She got herself
Never
a
saw Charlie Wilson's
3-point
War.
lead over
I knew
the
that one
machine.
too.
It's in the
War
balance.
films.
Jeannine
It's in the
has a chance.
$5
Jeannine
bin.
can have a strong round here and give herself a nice lead, or Bonnie can do
Come on,
some-
Jeannine.
Look at the strut by the machine.
There you go.
I'm loving the attitude by the machine here, though.
okay.
She's got a Bret Hart style. I really like this.
No, Bret Hart style. That's Jeannine.
Doesn't seem like she's been playing the
Husband
game
was
for
real.
years.
She's
She
very
has
confident. Jay's coaching.
Like us.
Nope. And
There you go. That's
Animated,
perfect.
if
You
she
got this,
wants to
girl.
keep it.
You got this.
Oh.
Yeah, you got this.
Keep
She's
it.
gonna keep animated.
all right, so the machine now seems confident.
She
The
is
strut,
confident.
The strut on the
Strutting
machine.
around.
All right, animated. You're
I
gonna
like her
get.
style.
All right, animated. You're gonna get 4 questions, Jeannine, in the category of animated. Multiple choice is available. First question: who directed The Incredibles?
Brad
Brad
Bird.
Bird.
That's correct. 2 points. Second question: in the Disney animated film Moana, which character turns into a manta ray?
The grandma. Her grandma.
Maui.
Correct.
Correct.
Her grandma. I don't remember her grandma's name, but it's her grandma.
What?
You can steal for 2 points.
Which character? Can you repeat the question?
All right.
Yeah.
In the Disney animated film Moana, which character turns into a manta ray?
Moana's grandma.
I don't know.
All right. Both incorrect. Looking for Moana's grandmother.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Careful,
Is it
girl.
sacrilegious to say I'm the only person that didn't like that movie?
Oh.
She's just making
Turn
enemies
heel.
across the court.
Didn't love
She's
it.
a heel.
Turn heel.
She's
All right.
turning heel.
Third
Thank you.
question. Third
One of the
question.
worst.
Here we go.
In Surf's Up, who was the lead voice of the penguin Cody?
Multiple.
Cody.
Multiple choice.
All right. A. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. B. Justin Timberlake. C. Edward Norton. D. Shia LaBeouf.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
I'm gonna go Shia.
Incorrect for a possible steal.
Yes, possibly. Could you just repeat that, please, for me?
Yeah, the
'Cause
options.
The options?
The options, please.
A. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. B. Justin Timberlake.
she say
C.
A already?
Edward
She said
Norton.
A.
D.
Damn.
Shia LaBeouf.
I think it was Shia.
B. Justin Timberlake.
Incorrect. Looking for Shia LaBeouf.
He was my second choice.
She's not stealing anything.
Last question.
No.
okay?
Fourth and final question, Jeannine. The main characters in 2005's Madagascar start the film as residents of what world-famous zoo?
New York Zoo.
New York Zoo. Unless it's like the Brooklyn Zoo.
It could be the.
Multiple choice.
It could be
A.
the Brooklyn
San
Zoo.
Diego Zoo. B.
The
Bronx Zoo.
No,
Central
Central
Park
Park
Philadelphia
Zoo.
Zoo.
See,
D.
I would have said
Central
New York
Park
and
Zoo.
got it
Bronx,
wrong.
Central Park.
That is incorrect.
That would be D. Central Park.
That's a
Big
steal.
steal from
Bonnie.
Somerville.
Damn.
That's a 2-point
All right.
lead now. Now, Bonnie, look at that. First round, Machine had a 2-point lead. Going into round 3, now Bonnie has a 2-point lead.
Yes.
Here we go.
Sunshine
Those
on a rainy
animated right
day.
now.
Round number 3.
Yeah,
So here
still.
we go. It works like this. The ladies
Oh,
will
look at Jay
choose
in there
3
pep talking
numbers
her.
between-
Well, I know how much you like Point Break. So I will pick 2 for the number of meatball subs. Like Gary Busey orders in Point Break.
Dang.
meatballs you can't take.
I will pick
How dare you.
9 for Johnny Utah's. Oh,
Wow.
Dang. Look at that. Rubbing it in her
Look at
face.
Listen, I wouldn't be proud of knowing everything from Point Break.
Oh, how dare you, Somerville. That's 2.
I'm sorry,
Your fi-
again,
your-
sacrilege.
Your
Sorry.
final number?
And I'll just pick 3 because I want to remember.
All
Because
right.
that's a magic number.
All right, so Jeannine, you're going to
It's
be
a
up
magic
first
number.
to tie the game here.
All right, you chose number
Schoolhouse
2.
Rock.
That is the category of comic book movies. Comic book movies. 2-point question. Loki teases Thor by briefly taking the form
Captain
of what
America.
Avenger in Thor: The Dark World.
Captain America.
There
That's
you go.
correct for 2 points to
That's
tie the
Jeannine's
game.
Steve
tie.
Rogers.
Damn it.
Bonnie now. You're up, Bonnie. Okay, Bonnie, your 2-pointer comes in the realm of the 2000s. 2000s. 2 points. Justin Long, Ryan Reynolds, and Anna Faris all work at the restaurant Shenanigans. in which
Waiting.
comic?
Waiting. Waiting.
Is there a multiple choice?
Not for this
Nope.
Not for this round?
5, 4,
In
3,
I love waiting.
2,
roommates?
You're fired.
Correct.
Waiting.
Get out of here. Get out of my sight.
3-pointer.
I know, I'm
You came in here, you're
That's
fired.
right, and I know it.
Okay.
Damn it.
Bonnie, so Jeannine, you have 3 repeats left. Bonnie has 2 repeats left.
Okay.
All right, so
yeah,
here we
I'll-
go.
I'll-
So here we go.
David
So,
Koechner.
Rom-coms, Bonnie, is your 3-pointer.
Andy Milonakis,
Rom-coms.
Dane Cook.
All right. In Look Who's Talking, who plays James, who is the cab driver who becomes Mikey's stepfather?
John Travolta.
We just went through all 3 of them.
We sure did.
James Ubriaco.
5.
Bruce Willis.
No!
John Travolta. So
Mikey.
now it comes down to the
Sorry, that
5.
was a
So
collection.
he's in the. He's
5-pointer. If Bonnie
Amy Heckerling
doesn't
directed
hit
Look Who's
this,
Talking.
it still
Come on.
bounces back to Jeannine, but this
Clueless.
is Bonnie's
Clueless.
last opportunity to score points, at least in this round, giving the machine 2 chances to win it. Bonnie, you have the category of comedy.
Come on.
In Caddyshack,
Uh-huh.
who played the lead role of...
Danny Noonan.
Bill Murray.
No.
That is
No.
incorrect.
No.
Michael O'Keefe.
Oh.
Now we bounce to Jeannine.
Yeah, I don't know
Two
Danny's real
opportunities
name,
to
but he was
win
in
the
Hot Chick.
Machine just
He
needs to hit
played,
her 3-pointer or
Rachel
the
McAdams'
5,
dad.
and she will win her rookie debut here against Bonnie Somerville.
Come on, girl, you got
All right,
it. 2
Jeannine,
chances.
Your second number was
Answer one of 'em.
9. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. It
No,
is
no,
in
no,
the
no, no.
category of Will Smith movies.
You got this, girl. Come on.
3-point question. In Enemy of the State, who plays NSA official Thomas Brian
Ralph
Reynolds, who
Fiennes?
orchestrates
I don't
the
know.
murder of a U.S.
John Voight. John Voight. Come on, girl. John Voight.
5,
Repeat
4.
the question.
All right.
Good usage of the...
In Enemy of the State, who plays NSA official Thomas Brian Reynolds, who orchestrates the murder of a U.S. congressman?
You got this.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Wow, she's using it twice. Or,
She's working through who's in it.
All right.
Who's in it? Come on.
One remaining.
Crack it. I think she knows who it is. She
Enemy
just
of
can't
the
get the
State,
name.
Who plays NSA official Thomas Brian Reynolds, who orchestrates the murder of a U.S. congressman?
Who's the
5,
bad guy?
4,
I know it. I can't
3,
think of the name.
2,
Yeah.
1. Does not get it.
For
So,
John Voight.
John Voight. So, Machine gets her 5-pointer. If she
Lara
hits it,
Croft's
she wins
daddy.
the game. If she doesn't, we
Literally.
go to sudden death.
Yeah,
All right,
literally.
so, here we go. Last.
Here we go. Come on.
All right.
Easy.
You got this.
This
Easy.
is, you chose number 3. Category is 80s. 80s.
Oh, God.
Francis and Large Marge are characters in what
Pee-wee's
is
Big
the movie
Adventure!
based
Come on, girl.
The Bicycle Thief?
Drag it out.
Come on.
Drag it out.
Come on, you
Play
got
it
this.
cool. Play it cool.
Come on.
Play
know
it cool.
this.
You got
know
it.
This. You know this. Come on.
4, 3.
Porky's.
What?
Looking for
No!
a movie that changed my life, Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure, so we're going to sudden
Wow.
death.
I feel like
Sudden death.
I feel
So
like she
here
would've
is
known that.
How it's gonna
I don't
work.
know.
The ladies are going to.
I
keep
feel like you
getting
either know
the
it or you
whiteboards.
don't
They
when
will
it
get
comes
the
to
whiteboard,
Large
they will
Marge.
Write down their answers. The first person.
I feel like if
to
you've never
miss
seen the movie,
will
Large
lose
Marge is
the
like one of
game.
those that are like, oh, Large Marge, I've heard
That's
that.
what I'm
it's funny.
saying.
Yeah.
You know it or you
okay,
don't.
I guess.
What
You have
movie
to.
Based on 1960s TV series, features a villainous Sean Connery in a teddy bear suit.
The Avengers?
Repeat the question,
Or just Avengers?
That is
One
Bonnie's.
left, right?
Yep.
That's her second.
What movie based
I'm gonna say
on
just
1960s
Avengers.
TV series features a villainous Sean Connery in a teddy bear suit?
I don't remember being in a teddy bear suit though.
Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Janine,
The Avengers.
The
Bonnie.
Avengers?
That's both correct.
Wow. Okay. Wow, look at
Drag
that.
it out.
All right. All right. So here we go. All right.
We got a game here, fellas.
Here we
Question
go.
2. Question 2. Name
man.
the Nicholas Sparks movie that stars Shane West and Mandy Moore.
Walk to remember.
Oh, of course, Walk to Remember. It's the only one I love.
For some reason, John.
Peter
John
Coyote's her
Logan
dad.
happy.
3, 2, 1.
Who's it gonna
Day
be?
to remember?
And Janine.
A walk to remember.
And
She didn't win by much.
a new rivalry has been created here. Somerville and the Machine is a scrap. It's a scrap. One word, and Jay Watson has himself a fire.
Yeah, Jeannine.
Well, 10 almost.
attitude in that last
The
answer
question was
too.
asked,
I'll
is Jeannine
walk
a
to
fan
remember.
or a
I'm
competitor?
gonna be the big
The
man
answer
then.
is a
Walk
competitor.
away.
She came in with an attitude and a determination.
I'll forgive
and a
you for that
focus.
Pee-wee's Big
I don't
Adventure
take anything away from Bonnie, who
misstep,
came
though.
in here, got in the ring, and fought again, but you have
Large
to hand it to
Marge
Jeannine.
sent me.
She loved it.
Now listen, man, that's a new rivalry born here. I want to see another Somerville Machine match. That was great.
It was like a
back
nightclub,
and forth.
just
We went back and
I like it
forth.
was
You hear
so
Bonnie
close
yelling in
too.
the background.
They're
She just
evenly
threw her
matched.
chair.
Yeah, one word. So, Jen Sturger has both Bonnie Somerville and the Machine behind stage. Here we go.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedow fans? Jen Sturger here with Jeannine the Machine, and what a well-oiled machine that was. Jay Washington, when you bring talent into this room, you are not playing. First of all, dude, it's great to have you back. I gotta say. I love
Aww.
you. Kayfabe aside. So
All right,
great
now
to
that we
have
got
you
all that
back.
out the way.
Now that we got out of the way, go ahead. Rip me a new one.
I told y'all I was bringing some hitters in here. I told y'all I was bringing people in here to make a statement. I told y'all Bonnie had a long time coming, and her return debut was gonna be a rude awakening, and that's exactly what it was. Guess what? She can take a walk to remember back down memory lane because it's not down the victory one today.
Oh damn.
Oh, Jeannine, that was an amazing match. We're so glad to have you here. What was it like being out there for the first time?
Oh, it was intense. It was a lot of fun, but I wasn't worried about it at all. I mean, that's my competition, really.
You know, there was a lot of talk about, yes, she's a big movie fan, but we don't know if she can hang with the movie trivia.
Oh, she can
Do you have
hang.
anything to say to the naysayers?
Well, look, I proved you wrong. I know my stuff, so.
Hi internet, since you all were gonna sit there and have a whole lot of comments of what to say, guess what? You all, your comments, Christian and Bonnie, can all go hug each other and rewatch A Walk to Remember, because it's such a sad film at the end. He made her a telescope. Let us never forget.
Terrible, terrible movie. But
It's
now,
not.
I
It's a
think-
good
I know it's
movie.
a wonderful match, but I think the question on a lot of our minds is, could this be the start of a new rivalry between you and Bonnie?
Oh, definitely. I'm sure she wants another shot, to screw up again, so we'll see. We'll see.
All right, those are some fighting words. Oh wait, who is next?
Well, listen, this.
I'm sorry, I was asking the wrong person. Jay Washington.
No, you don't have to ask me. This is what we're gonna do. Hopefully, I'm gonna allow you to pick out everybody who's been talking junk about you, and we can start picking them off one by one. You can beat Bonnie King if you want. We can go against Calla.
Oh, yeah, Mr. and Mrs.
The
White
Bread.
Bread? Yeah.
Him and his little girlfriend now. We can do that.
Yeah,
we can.
do
There's a
it.
list of people.
Kalinowski.
So,
Or Kalinowski.
whatever you think.
Or Brienne. Oh, I would
I'd like
love
to
to
pick
see her
on,
go up against
Mr.
Brienne. It'd be like former teammate going up against
Wow.
new teammate.
All right, KO, they're coming for you. Guys, I'm here with Bonnie Somerville. Bonnie, it came down to literally one word.
One word.
One walk.
A day to remember.
To remember.
A walk to remember. I'm really mad at myself.
A day to remember is
But you know
Good
what?
band.
I gotta say,
good
all
band.
that smack talk, she only beat me by 1 point. So
One.
I think we should do a rematch. Personally, I'm in it now. I got the fever back. My adrenaline is rushing. Oh, I feel just as mad as when I got knocked out by Josh McCougar.
Oh man, yeah.
That's
No,
enough to
it's a
make
double
anyone wanna
dose of
kill
anger.
somebody.
Yes.
You put up a hell of a fight. Did not remembering some of the rules affect you? Like you could ask for,
Yes.
to repeat a question. You could ask
100%.
for,
That was she really well played. Jeannine used that to get. I mean, she still didn't get the answer after doing it 3 times anyway. But we'll just let that go. But she used those 3. She used her 3. Can I repeat the question? And I had 2 times that I forgot I could do that, and it was just right on the tip of my tongue. So. Something important to remember. Take that time. Take that question because I had like Rudd in my head, but couldn't remember Paul. So I should.
do you regret not taking
Yes,
that
I should have
challenge?
said, give me another, repeat the question. But totally goes out of your head in those moments. You're just like, your adrenaline's rushing, and but it was really fun. I gotta say, I put up a good fight. I've been out for 4 years, but I think I did pretty good.
Absolutely.
I can't believe she didn't know Central Park Zoo though from the Madagascar. That was like
The New York girl.
yeah,
and
that was a
you're
little
coming out.
bit. But I'm embarrassed that I wrote A Day to Remember. I'm not gonna lie.
I was a little shocked that you didn't pick crime movies in the second round.
You know what? Because I was a little nervous, and crime movies could go either way. And Julia Roberts is just, to me, like one of the easiest categories because I know everything she did. But the multiple choice helped me in that because I could not remember Reese Effen's name. Meanwhile, I love him in that movie, so that did help
Absolutely.
a lot. That did help a lot.
Well, Bonnie, we really hope you come back. We
I
hope
would love
see
to.
you
I want a
around here
rivalry.
more
I'm
often.
down. I love it. I love everybody. So I would love to come back and redeem myself yet again.
So if it's a little while before you get to face Jeannine again, who might you want to face on this journey back?
I don't know. God, I mean, I'd love to maybe rematch with Makuga. Maybe win myself.
I would see that. Wow,
redeem
Barry,
myself
get her
there.
a
You're
teammate.
gonna have to wear a lot louder
I
blazer
know,
for
yeah, I have to outfashion him. I don't know. Maybe me and Christian could team up and do a team, a little teamwork. But I don't know. I'll take on anybody. Damn it. Why
I
not?
love this. I love this new
Why
fresh
not?
attitude you brought back to the
Yes,
Schmoedow.
it was so fun.
We are so glad to have
Thank
you
you.
back, and we're really excited to see what the
Thank
future
you.
holds for
Thank you so much.
All right, back to you guys.
Bye.
All right, what a surprise there. And I mean, I guess, I see, this is a little dangerous, though. The machine is calling out Kalinowski right away. I don't know if she's ready for Kalinowski. And you have Washington, who maybe he's taking a little bit of personal agenda calling out Kalinowski.
He might be, but if I'm Jay Washington and I have a talent like this on my stable, why not shoot for the top? Go for it now.
Look, she had swagger. She had the answers. Even when, this is the thing, though. Even in that last round, when she couldn't pull the answers, I've seen a lot of competitors, great competitors, fold and start to doubt themselves because they missed those questions, and it crushes them for the rest of the match. She did not do that. It hit her, she missed it, and she said, oh, what's the next one? And she got the last question, beat Somerville by 1 word. And of course, you have Somerville, who I love the fact that she's competitive. The fire is back. She wants to play again. I love having Bonnie back in the league. Big personality, and it'll be great to see her compete against maybe Makuga.
Oh, well, that would be an interesting rematch. Or maybe her, Makuga, and Elliot team up somehow, some way. A triple threat match.
Look, this was a great match. This was a battle of two ladies going toe-to-toe. What a scrap. I think we have a brand new superstar in our hand with the machine because, man, did she come to play that swagger, the way that she held it under the lights, and Jay Washington should be happy because now he's got Stacey Howard and he's got the machine in the stable.
I'm looking at the score, 12-1 by a word. That is impressive.
Yeah, 12-11.
12-11. 12-1?
Yeah.
I don't count much.
All right, guys, make sure that you check out the Patreon. If you haven't done it, become a patron today. It is right, you saw the beginning of the video, or you see the description of the video. Go and check it out. A lot of tiers, a lot of things for you guys to check out, and some very special things that we try to provide for you guys. And also, March 15th. It's the big day.
It's coming
Live
up.
event. This character will be there in the main event as he goes and takes his buddy, JTE, in the main event against the Outlaw. John Roca. Get to see the Outlaw and JTE go head-to-head live March 15th. And you also have the Wildberries against the Real Rejects.
Wildberries!
Craziness will ensue, I guarantee it. Come check it out at the El Portal Theater on March 15th. Get your tickets now at FullScreenLive.com. Ken, it's nice to see you.
It's not nice to see you.
Now we'll see.
I love them. So a valiant effort on both parts in this battle.
Good on you, Jeannine, for pulling that walk out there. You did great. I loved it.
Unfortunately, there were some kinks in the armor when it came to animation.
No one's perfect.
No one is perfect at all, but the animated, you got to realize that that's starting to get to the bottom of the barrel too, so those questions are going to get a little bit more deeper, and it's not, the easy stuff that we grew up knowing right off the top of our heads. It's going to be a little harder. I would have as well had to go into multiple choice on a few of those too, and even then some of them would have been, I would not have gotten Surf's Up at all unless I went to multiple choice.
Yeah.
You chose opposite. I chose Shia just because for some reason I thought it was him.
Like, I was thinking Shia too, but then I was like, maybe it's Joseph, so I went with Joseph instead.
In that situation, if we're on a team and she goes with that answer and I have Shia, I'm going to probably trust her because she's more confident in the animation than I am, and we would have missed the point.
Which, in that case, I don't trust me unless I absolutely need to.
But you never know either.
Yeah,
That's the thing
true.
is when it's a toss-up like that, the Bronx Zoo or Central Park Zoo, it could have been either
Because we would have been thinking, like, New York Zoo, and then you're like, but there's more zoos in New York in subsidiary, areas, and then you're like, oh, you think the big one, which is the Central Park Zoo.
But 100 times a day, I would always choose animation versus spinning that wheel again. So good on you for sticking with the first, which we definitely
should have done.
And Andrew Guy is the illustrator of the words of wisdom. Should have stuck with the first. And then Bonnie Somerville, though, like, she kept up toe to toe, stole some points. It definitely was a neck and neck match, evenly matched, perfectly evenly matched, for it to go that far too into sudden death. So
Yeah.
good on both of you girls. You did a great job. Jeannine, we're so happy to see you pull out the win.
Can't wait to see your next match, and I'm so glad that you're part of this now.
Yeah, it's so
Great.
cool to see all the people that were on the other side of the camera now starting to become the competitors in the league. So it's definitely an awesome sight to behold. Another one that Christian just announced as well was the next Fatal 5-Way Inner Geekdom match.
Yeah, our girl Taylor Robinson is going to be part of that, and I am so excited to see her debut in the Schmoedow. She has a fan page, and on there we like give her questions to a lot of stuff. Mostly I've been giving her Harry Potter questions, and she's been killing it. So I'm really excited to see her go up against a stacked table during that match.
But they are putting her up against Jamie Costa, and I am just head over heels in love with Jamie Costa. He's the closest we get to Robin Williams, you know what I mean? He is a brilliant impressionist. I don't know how his trivia is at all. We got to meet him when we were at Collider Collision, and he's an incredibly nice guy.
For a second.
A second lasts forever. He was an awesome guy. So it is hard for me to choose between Taylor and Jamie, but we'll see how that
Taylor.
Yeah, we'll see how that plays out when that match comes. But either way, stacked matches every freaking Tuesday and Friday. I can't wait for us to get back to Collider, see how the new digs are, and hopefully throw our hat in the ring again. But we're having just a lot of fun watching everybody else do it, because a lot of new talent, and I love seeing all these newbies come in here. So either way, thank you guys for watching our reaction to the battle between Jeannine the Machine and Bonnie Somerville. You could like, you could subscribe.
And you did a thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kick in the party, fill the party, keep the party going at our Patreon, gets us where we need to go. I feel like the Micro Machines guy, talking really fast, and then we just throw it to you. What else can they do?
And now it's time to say goodbye.
That's it, right?
Yes.
Party's over.